What's good, YouTube? It's MC Chill. Just wanted to make a quick video regarding the current situation again with this CCP madness, and that's what I'm going to be using to talk about the corona crisis pandemic for now. I'm just going to call it the CCP. I did want to make a note about this video and say that if you are pure, this whole thing will not affect you at all, because pure souls have pure energy. And what I'm really gonna get at talking in this video is, what if this whole thing is a cover-up so that massive pedophile rings and people that are involved with wicked things and doings can get some time off their hands to run, or something of that matter. I'm gonna explain that right here, right now, how this may have been true. So as they say, this whole thing started in Wuhan, China, right? And if that's the case, why is it also found in Wuhan, China, that there was adrenochrome labs there? You know what I mean? The tortured children who get tortured and they use their blood for adrenochrome. And this shit's super expensive, man. Like, and it said that it's legal. I think you can buy it legally off certain websites, and it's mega expensive. But what if this whole Wuhan situation was an alternative story, or something far more beyond what we're being told? Like, what if all that adrenochrome that was chilling in Wuhan got tainted by some angel or something? Like, someone went there and fucked up their whole supply, made it so that these vampires can't get their food. You know what I mean? And now that they're all starving and can't get their supply of adrenochrome, and because, you know, we had lockdown and things like that, they couldn't get any more children. They're now forced to suffer, you know, and run and hide because they realize what's going on. What if this is actually what's going on when this CCP thing? Just something to think about. It might not be true, but this is something some information I came across from Orion Morningstar, and I thought it was interesting. It really made me think that this might be the case of what's going on. You know, all these pedos and bad people that need to be exposed, like Stephen Colbert. I don't know why that dude has a show, half of Hollywood. Even celebrities have been affected by this, and you can tell which one of them are vampires and not. Like Ellen DeGenerate, if you look at their faces, they're kind of just turning into Skeletor because they can't get their fix of, you know, child's blood. And another thing I thought about is, what if underneath these Wuhan labs it was actually just tortured children under there, you know, like deep in these inner earth caverns where it goes deeper to apparently Agartha. What if in the middle of those is where they're doing science experiments on children, on innocent people, you know? And during this time of lockdown, what if they're really actually going under there and blowing shit up, like these caverns, like maybe in Australia, you know? I heard Tom Hanks was there or something. Run, pedo, run, you know? Dude's probably on the run so that he can try and escape his judgment from the Most High, but that's not gonna fucking happen. These people need to be exposed, especially at this time, and they need to be found, and nothing can stop what the Most High has coming for them. Not even a made-up virus, you know. This is why they made up all these rules and laws, so that we would be distracted on our own well-beings, you know, not wanting to get fined for wearing some bullshit masks. Or, you know, here where I'm at, they're starting to fine people for protesting. If there's more than 100 people in a protest after July, they're gonna want to fine them 1,500 or some shit. I think that's bullshit, but what if this is all really just a cover-up for what I'm talking about? for these elitists that need to be exposed. You know, follow the white rabbit. Clearly a sign for adrenochrome. And these tortured children in the labs that are just being shocked and kept in cages and in places underground, they need to be found at this time. They need to be captured, and the people who are responsible for this also need to be captured and punished. It's just the way I see things. But yeah, man, this is just me giving some insight on what I think could potentially be going on behind the scenes. I don't know what you guys think, but if you guys have any information on this, let me know, because I like studying. I like learning new things. If they really want to go on and bring some forth of agenda that is not in humanity's best interest, I think this would cause massive disruption and earth changes, as it already is happening, you know, like mud floods, mudslides. The new earth energy is coming in, man, and there's nothing that can stop it. Judgment from the Most High will come to these people who don't have these humans' best interests, like these reptilian vampires or draconians or whatever they are, man, these vampire beings. And the only reason I bring them up is just to remind you guys that we are being ruled by them, you know. These people who rule the earth are fucking vampires. And they're not just vampires, they're fucking parasitically ruled by archons, like I mentioned in my last video. Forgot to describe what archons look like, but it's basically like the lion's head with the worm's body. Yeah, we know how to identify you fucks. What if this virus is actually for them, you know? What if this is an NPC killer? Or a killer of people with no souls? Or people who are organic portals or leeches off of people's energy? I think this might be the case, because I don't think the Most High would allow such a thing to happen right now without there being an alternative story for it, or something that's really going on behind the scenes that could be righteous. But that's all I had to say for this video. You guys stay safe, focused, and balanced. Peace. 777. Shout out Source God.